Let's see the message for you for the day. I'm using traditional tarot Rider Waite, and I hope everybody is doing well. Bear with me for the noise. There is heavy construction work going around the area. Right. Let's spread the cards. We have the Knight of Pentacles, Eight of Swords, the Magician, the Major Arcana. All right. Knight of Wands at the bottom. I'm feeling that the group that I'm addressing today, and uh, will take a guidance at the end from the inner child oracle as well. But as of now, looking at these cards and the bottom energy, I feel that some of you are headed towards fulfilling your goals, fulfilling your dreams, achieving your tasks and objectives. You seem to be very passionate, and you seem to be pretty confident in the stride that you are taking at this point in time. Overall, the energy is centralized around something going in your mind. To me, it seems like there is a prison, there is a bondage, and most of this comes from the thoughts that are surrounding you or surrounding your area, surrounding your environment. If you take a look at this, um, if you take a look at this card completely, then I'm seeing a person who seems to be a slave, who seems to be captured. However, if you take a close look at this picture, then the the rope which is tying around the hands or the body seems to be loose. It does not seem as if the person cannot get rid of it. Also, she has the support of these swords around, which means that she can easily pick up, she can loosen up her arms, she can get rid of this rope, pick up one of the swords, cut the remaining, and then she can also come out of the bandage or the tape which is tied around her eyes also. And if you take a look at this palace or this fort, then it's right behind her, which means that there is nobody, there are no soldiers which are keeping an eye on her. So my visualization or imagination of this situation would be that if you feel that you are tied in a situation, or if you are bonded in a situation, then if you feel enslaved to a situation, then 99% of this situation is the making of your own thoughts. The jail that you feel inside is a making of your own thoughts, is a making of your own ideas, and you have the power to come out of that jail of thoughts, come out of that prison of thoughts the moment you make a decision to do that. In the past, I'm feeling that there was an offer. I think it could be a job offer, or somebody tried to offer you or lend some money, because to me it feels like you are also going through financial crunch, you're also going through financial scarcity. Most of us are going through that during the current or during the modern times, because we are moving towards a recession stage. And I could feel that in the past, and this past is pretty recent past. I think you may be applying for some jobs or some new opportunities, you may be applying for some loans also, but then there was an offer from somebody. However, because of this prison of thoughts that you find yourself in, you may have declined that offer, is what I'm feeling now. However, the good thing about reading is we have a major arcana here, which is the magician. The magician is the second major arcana of the deck after the fool, and it talks about all the strengths, all the abilities, all the skills that you have. Uh, Visualize this card and see that there is a sign of infinity right on top of his head, which shows the energy of Saturn, which shows the energy of karma also. So karmic scales may be coming to a close, or karmic scales may be balancing themselves now, since Saturn is transiting through Pisces also. Um, and this gentleman is wearing a red robe, which shows the passion and confidence. On the table, he has got all the suits of the minor arcana. You could see a sword, you could see a cup, you could see a pentacle, and in one of the hands he is holding a wand as well, which means that he has got all the abilities, he has got all the skill sets that are needed to build a life that he or she wants. If you see, one of the hands is pointing upwards, the other one is pointing downwards, which simply shows as above, so below, which means that as you imagine or visualize your life in the uh, outworldly realms, you have the power and ability to bring all those imaginations and visualizations right into this material world, or you have the skills and you have the abilities to manifest the life that you want. So first of all, you visualize that in the upper realm, and then you bring those imaginations and those visualizations in the material world. So you have all the skill sets, you have the abilities also. It's only a matter of time when you actually pick up one of the swords and you see that you change your mentality, you shift your mindset, and you have all the supports available. You have all the backups available with you to manifest the life of your dreams. And you are heading right towards that. This Knight of Wands is pretty passionate, pretty quick, pretty confident. And in the end, let's pull out one of the guidance from this inner child oracle. Let's see what have we got here. Okay, there are two cards. We'll take those. Okay, nice cards here. Okay, so we have got two today. One is around forgiveness. Let go of grudges, forgiveness heals the soul. And I was talking to somebody um, personally, and then I was talking about forgiveness today, and here is a card of forgiveness as well. And another one is reflection, which is take time to reflect on your journey. Insight comes from within. So, because of the situation that is here in this card, this forgiveness has come right on top of it. And it's asking I'm not sure what happened in your recent past, but if somebody broke your heart, if somebody, let's say, mm, cheated you because of money, maybe they may have taken your money and they may not have returned that money. The universe or your angels are asking you to let go of those grudges. Forgiveness heals the soul. So when you forgive somebody, then it's not about forgiving a second party, because there is no second party at all. There is no doer in this world. It's the entire concept of non-duality, or it's the entire concept of oneness. So God is one and only because God wanted to realize, um, all of us, that we are one. So God separated himself or herself into many forms only to ensure that all those many forms could realize at the end of the day that they are just one. They are a part of one God or one identity or one universal consciousness. And when you forgive somebody, then eventually you are only forgiving the unhealed parts of your soul, the unhealed parts of your spirit. So, at the end, in a nutshell, you are not forgiving a third party or a second party, but you are forgiving the past which has broken your heart. There are some elements, there are some memories of the past which need healing, which require healing. And the the moment you forgive those people or you forgive that situation, you actually forgive yourself to put yourself in those situations at the first place. And they are also asking you to reflect upon the journey, because right from here, feeling the rejecting an offer, feeling the scarcity of money, to building the life of your dreams with the help of these resources and skills that you have, God is only wanting you to realize and reflect upon your journey and then cherish and say gratitude or say shukrana for all that he or she has given you. Because all those insights, all those ideas on how to build upon your life from the um, I would say unpleasant past actually comes right from within, right from the spirit or right from the soul itself, right from the consciousness itself. With that said, we will conclude it here. I hope that you resonate this with yourself. And if you need further guidance, then I'm only a call or only a message away. Thank you for watching. Jai Guruji, Jai Makali.